Hello guys and welcome back to Aquatic Life and Theme Parks and your first monthly update on the Crowntail Betta Aquarium. Now this aquarium has been setting up for, a month and a bit now, so for a month. So we set this back up in June and the full aquarium build is on the channel obviously right now. Now this aquarium, if you haven't watched that video yet, is home to a Crowntail Betta and 3 free-lined Corydoras. So we are going to be talking about how the fish are actually getting on after 1 month. So the Crowntail Betta is doing amazingly well. Now this fish is a really beautiful fish to look at. You can just see him swimming around on your screen right now. It's been such a joy to watch over this last month. The free-lined Corydoras, which are down, there are 2 of them down there, and there is another one in this aquarium, they're all doing really well. You need to be sort of wary when it comes, and quite careful when it comes to adding other fish to a betta fish aquarium. Betta fish are quite territorial and quite solitary animals and solitary fish. So if they don't like a fish in their aquarium, they will just kill them off. Now luckily Corydoras are a bottom-dwelling fish and they spend most of their time and most of their lives on the bottom of aquariums and on the bottom of riverbanks. They only come up to catch oxygen from the top of the surface because obviously they can do that and they need that because they cannot survive without that oxygen and from above the water surface in the water. Now obviously you have just seen, and the betta fish is down there right now, just swimming about, hanging about right down there, and there has been no problems whatsoever with the Corydoras being in with this guy. He's really chilled. He goes down and eats their food sometimes. There's no sort of bullying, there's no sort of aggression towards those Corydoras. They still get the right amount of food, as long with obviously the betta fish. Now what I feed my betta fish is a variety of different foods. When I first got a betta fish I noticed sort of a pattern where the fish would spit out some foods and eat other foods. Now the reason being is because betta fishes can be quite fussy eaters. So, they can be really fussy eaters. So if you are having some problems where food is being spat out, try a different food. So I've been mixing flakes, pellets, Viber bites, so they're sort of worm sort of stuff. I've been feeding frozen Daphnia and frozen brine shrimp, and he's been loving that. Not a big fan of the brine shrimp, but the Daphnia has really gone down well. So yeah, that is really a monthly update, the first sort of update on this aquarium. The plants as well, they are growing absolutely amazingly. It really does show a difference on having a planted substrate with root tabs and adding those nutrients in compared to the Amazon tank, which has no aquarium substrate. Well, has an aquarium substrate, but not a plant substrate, covered in black algae. No algae blooms have happened since we set up this aquarium, which is really good. I like the back right corner with that jungle sort of feel. The betta fish has been swimming in and out of that. You'll sometimes see him poking his head from above the leaves, which is really nice to see. The plant on the left is growing really well, and the Anubias is growing really well. I think the only plant that we didn't have luck with is the foreground plant for just an unknown reason. So that is your monthly update for obviously July. This is the first update on this tank. Come back in August to see the progress and progression from July all the way to August. And if you haven't already, go and watch me set up this whole aquarium from just an empty glass box to an amazing tank that you see on your screen now. But apart from that, stay aquatic everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.